In order to measure the absorbance using the spectrophotometer, you must first transfer each sample to a cuvette, being careful not to overfill it.
Data can be gathered from a spectrophotometer qualitatively or quantitatively. Qualitative data from a spectrophotometer can appear as a color change or the opacity of a solution, whereas quantitative data is output by the spectrophotometer as the percentage that represents the amount of photons that passes through a given sample.
Next, it is important to make sure that the spectrometer is zeroed. If the spectrometer is not zeroed with a reference solution, the absorbance value would be incorrect because zeroing allows for the absorbance reading to have a baseline response for comparison. Before placing the cuvette into the spectrometer, clean both sides with a chem wipe to make sure that the light can go through and collect an accurate absorbance measurement. Lastly, close the lid and scan the sample. It is important to scan across all wavelengths because different compounds have different absorption maxima and absorbances, meaning one solution may absorb a specific wavelength of light better than another solution. Scanning across all wavelengths is also used to find the lambda max of each solution. The lambda max refers to the wavelength in the absorption spectrum where the absorbance is a maximum.
Once you record your sample's data, remove the sample from the spectrophotometer.
Beer-Lambert law represents the linear relationship between absorbance and concentration. The equation seen on the screen is Beer-Lambert law, where the capital A is the measured absorbance, the lowercase a with subscript lambda is the wavelength-dependent absorptivity coefficient, the B is the path length, and C is the analyte concentration. These elements can be found by multiplying the maximum wavelength found, also known as lambda max, the path length, which is the length of the sample measured, and the concentration of the solution. Make sure to properly dispose of all solutions and clean the lab area and equipment.